Hey guys, Dr. Berg here. In this video, I want to share with you the absolute fastest way to lose weight, okay? I'm going to show you a strategy that will really work for you. It's based on one fat-burning hormone called growth hormone. It's made by a little gland in your brain called the pituitary, and it works through the liver. So growth hormone is the main fat-burning hormone. And one of the things that triggers growth hormone is intermittent fasting. But I'm going to show you a strategy that I've been very, very successful with. Number one, step one is you have 3 meals per day, okay? You don't have snacks. You don't have 5 small meals a day. You have 3 meals a day, okay? No snacks in between. I'll get to what to eat in a second, but I just want to explain the template of what you're going to do. So for 3 days, you're going to have 3 meals a day, okay? No grazing at night, just 3 meals, okay? Now, after 3 days, you're going to go to 2 meals a day. Now, you might not be hungry in the morning. So if you're not hungry in the morning, have your first meal at lunch, okay, then at dinner, but nothing in between. If you're hungry in the morning, have your first meal in the morning, and then maybe you eat in the late afternoon. So you just want to spread it out. Like some people get hungry around 11:30, and then they get hungry at 4. That would be a good situation. But just make sure it's 2 meals a day and no snacks in between, okay? Why? Because the snacking is going to increase insulin, and insulin is going to lower the growth hormone. So we're trying to spike growth hormone, okay? Okay, step 3. After 3 days of 2 meals, you're going to do 1.5 meals a day. What does that mean? It means that you'll do the first meal, okay, and it has to be big enough where you get the nutrients, okay, and I'll explain that in a second. But then instead of having a second meal, you're just doing a shake, a green shake. And you can do a green shake powder, you can do an actual, maybe some kale and some stevia berry flavored for your sweetness, but you would just want a green shake, okay? Now, if it bloats you, you better switch to maybe spinach or something like that. But I like shakes like a little bit of kale, beet leaves, and parsley. And I put a little bit of flavored liquid stevia berry flavored, and man, I can drink that and I feel really refreshed. So that's like your half a meal right there. So it's really only 1 meal with with a lot of greens, because you want to flesh out the fat that's being burned. So now after 3 days of doing 1.5 meals, you switch back to 3 meals a day, okay? Now, for some people that don't exercise very much and that have a real stubborn metabolism, they might oscillate between 2 meals and 1.5 meals. 2 meals, 1.5 meals, right through in here. Some people need 3 meals. So you can, depending on how you feel from this, if you're not too tired, you can go to 3 meals or just 2 meals. So you want to keep rotating this. What are we doing? We're basically eating and then we're not eating, or eating and we're not eating, back and forth to induce a fat-burning effect by spiking the growth hormone. The key is what you eat too, okay? So the first thing you have is some vegetable. Why? Because it's low carbohydrate, it's a lot of vitamins and nutrition. You need big salads or vegetables, okay? We're not talking about corn though, okay? So we got vegetable and then some protein. So the amount of protein would be the size of a deck of a card or the palm of your hand, okay? Maybe it's like 5 ounces. That's average. Sometimes a little bit lower, sometimes a little bit higher. And then we do some fat, healthy fat. Why? That's going to allow you to go longer without getting hungry. So you want to start off with low fats, gradually increase it. So we're talking peanut butter. You can do, if you do bacon, make sure it's like non-hormone, non-nitrate bacon. You can do coconut fats. You can do avocado. You can do coconut oil. You can make some keto bombs. I'll put some recipes down below. There's a lot of things you can do with that. Olives, nuts, pecans, but we need the fat in there. We don't want to do low fat anything, okay? Don't go lean anything. So the key is no sugar, no starches, no rice, no corn, no potatoes, no beans. Why? Because it's too high in carb. And no snacks. Now, this is just the fastest way to lose weight. And you will lose weight and it'll be pretty healthy. The key is keeping your greens up to flush out the fat that comes out. So the point is we're increasing growth hormone, we're rotating this and until you hit your goal. Now, there's other things you can do to speed it up even more, like adding exercise, but this will at least get you started. So write your comments below and I will see you in the next video.